So the title of this video might seem a little bit clickbaity, but I assure you it is not. I haven't talked about it publicly a whole lot, but 2022 was kind of a whirlwind of a year, and it definitely did change me as a person, and I'm gonna try to as openly as possible talk about why. So for the last few months of 2021 I was still working on my ARG10 tapes. Yes, so starting off this history lesson. Why did I say it like that? Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna take a trip door memory lane. In 20... Doors. Hello and welcome to this informative and exciting video about the world of doors. In this video we'll be exploring the different types of doors, their uses and functions, and the many ways that doors can enhance your home and life. Are you ready to learn about the amazing world of doors?
Doors!
You've heard about them, but what do you really know about them? Come along, I'll tell you all about it. Today we'll be talking about interior doors, exterior doors, revolving doors, sliding doors, and many, many more. We'll also be talking about the different materials that doors are made from and the various features and options that are available on the market today. And of course we'll be showcasing some of the latest and greatest doors on the market, so you can see for yourself just why doors are such an important and exciting part of our daily lives.
Have you ever adored the maker of doors? Their hand-cut designs, their adored ones. Could you handle it? Or would you go a door?
Welcome back everyone to another video essay here on the Jeffiot channel. So, for all intents and purposes, this is a door. This is the entrance from my kitchen leading to my hallway. So assuming that that is a door, no one would blame you if you at first glance also were to define this as a door. It does, after all, take on just about every characteristic that a door normally has. Which, just off the top of my head, would be a rectangular piece of wood, taller than it is wide, considerably thinner than any of its other dimensions, and hung up on two hinges in a doorway. But what if I told you that, as far as I'm concerned, this is not a door? Let's have another look, shall we? As I now once again present you with an image of this alleged door, I suspect that this time around you're scrutinizing it with a newfound level of suspiciousness, analyzing every visual aspect for any indication of what exactly makes it not a door. Could it be the cracked paint that, after years of mistreatment by multiple tenants, is peeling from its surface? Perhaps the screws whose length were misjudged at some point and now penetrate through the entire surface of the so-called door. Or maybe it's as simple as the fact that it lacks a handle. Well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, this is the definition of a door. A hinged, sliding, or revolving barrier at the entrance to a building, room, or vehicle, or in the framework of a cupboard. Turning my gaze over to Wikipedia, I read that a door is a portal of entry into a building, room, or vehicle consisting of a rigid plane movable on a hinge. Doors are frequently made of wood or metal, may have a handle to help open and close, a latch to hold the door closed, and a lock that ensures the door cannot be opened without a key. So by these definitions, let's have another look at this so-called door. So as previously mentioned, it does lack a handle, but again according to Wikipedia, may have a handle. So that's not it. How about the material? Frequently made out of wood or metal. So it can't be that. Again, Oxford says a hinged, sliding or revolving barrier at the entrance to a building, room or vehicle. And yes, hinges are, as we've already established, fitted where this non-door meets the wall. So no, that's not where the problem lies. Looking back at both the Wikipedia and Oxford definitions just one more time, I'd like to highlight these specific parts. A portal of entry into a building. And a hinged, sliding or revolving barrier at the entrance to a building. For, you see, although I have in my possession a metal key for this alleged door, as of some time ago, it does not have any effect on this worthless slab of wood and metal. Try as I might, I'm unable to get from one side to the other. And without this baseline functionality, I ask you, is this a door? Or is it, in fact, a mere wall? Because if you were to boil it down, the baseline functionality of this door...
And I get a bunch of numbers and weird characters in there. She wouldn't have any idea. But hello and welcome back. Damn, those sure were a lot of words. What is he even trying to accomplish here? Listen. Doors are truly one of the wonders of the world. I mean, without doors, where would we be? Probably we'd still be stuck outside in the cold. Right? Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. And hey, it's like I always say, right? Don't knock it till you try it, especially with doors. No, but in all seriousness, doors provide us with the protection and comfort that we've come to expect in our day-to-day life. And let's not forget about security. Doors keep us safe from intruders or unwanted guests and intrusive thoughts. Yeah, and what about the endless possibilities that doors provide? I mean, you want to go outside? Just open the door. Oh, you want to go inside? Just open the door. It's that simple, folks. I mean, you gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him, right? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we can't forget either that doors are also more than just functional objects. They can be works of art with beautiful designs and intricate details, right? And, I mean, we haven't even mentioned the psychological effects of doors. Doors can make us feel safe and secure, but they can also make us feel trapped and confined, you know? Doors have the powers to change our mood, to affect our state of mind. You're right. You're right. I say let's all just take a moment to appreciate the wonders of doors. Without them, we'd be nothing. So I say embrace them, worship them, fear them, never question them. Doors. 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 Doors.
Who's there? A door who?
I remember now. It was long ago now, but I stood outside that door, just staring at it for what felt like an eternity. I knew what I had to do, but I was terrified. I didn't know if I was strong enough, if I had the courage to do what needed to be done. But then I thought about how long I'd been standing on this side of the wall, all the suffering I'd been put through by not being able to access the items on the other side, and I knew I couldn't let it go on any longer. So I did what I had to do. Inch by inch, minute by minute, splinter by splinter. It was hard work and my hands were shaking, but I kept going, fueled by determination and a fierce sense of purpose. And finally, the wood gave way. And I was able to get inside. The room was dark and musty, but I didn't care. I was inside. I had done it. But my job wasn't done yet. I still had work to do, so I grabbed my tools and set to work. It took hours. Long, painful, lonely hours. But eventually, when I was just on the verge of giving up, the hinges creaked and...
Fucking shit. Well, it's open. Where's the key?
Down there.
Of course, it just works. It just works. Now it works. It's a door.
It is a door, but what is a door? A door might simply be just a barrier that separates one space from another. Some days start with an idea, something you want to create, but to get there you have to figure out how to get from one place to another, how to bring that idea to life. Kind of like if you were standing on one side of a door and the product of your creative endeavors are on the other side of that door. You want it to open, but you don't know what tools you need or what steps to take. So you try different things, different approaches. You try turning the handle, you try knocking, you try kicking the door down, but none of it works. But then finally you find the key. You figure out the right way to open the door and you're able to get to the other side. But despite this, the other side of the door isn't like you thought it'd be. So you close the door again. You have to refine your idea. You gotta make it better. You have to make sure that it serves a purpose and it's meaningful, impactful, that it matches what you originally envisioned, but maybe what you envisioned was never meant to be seen. Perhaps the fact that the result of your process doesn't match what you originally pictured in your mind is exactly how things are supposed to be. I don't know. I guess it's just one of those days where everything feels a little confusing. But that's okay. I'll keep working through it and eventually I'll figure it out.
In 2022, I got a cat.